So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do the copycat soup. So I'm doubling the recipe. So it's 2 32 ounces of chicken broth. And it calls for 4 large russet per serving or per batch. I liked white potatoes, so that's what I had, that's what I used. So I cube them up. You can leave the skins on. My kids don't like skins, so I take it off. So this I'm just going to cook until, this is just chicken broth and potatoes. I will cook this until the potatoes are soft. And then in here I have, it's 2 pounds because I'm doubling it. You can go on Pinterest and get this recipe. This is 2 pounds of sausage. You can also use hot. Again, I have kids eating it. Sometimes I'll mix it, but I already opened this for the breakfast sausage things I made today. So I'm just going to use I had a 3-pound log. I'll just use the other in this. And then we are going to add 2 cloves of minced garlic. So I will put some garlic in. I don't add flour to it, or you can use flour or cornstarch. And you're doing that to thicken the soup up. I don't put it in because the potatoes have enough starch that I've never had a problem with it thickening up. Plus it's a soup, so I don't add that in. And I don't add the kale. So when it's all done, you would add the kale. But you also need a pinch, and I'll just put this in here, pinch of red pepper flakes. So it's a pinch of pepper and a pinch of salt. And I don't like to put too much salt and pepper in because I feel like it easily can go over. I cook the meat and onions on the side just to soften the onion. Let that cook. These boil. So all we're going to do is we're going to cook this up. When this is done, I will add this meat and onion to this mixture. You put this on, boil the potatoes until they're fork tender. And all you're going to do is, and I'll add this meat in as soon as it's done. I won't wait for the potatoes to be done because it just gives it more time to meld all those flavors together. And then when this is done and the potatoes are fork tender, you just add the heavy cream. So it's 2 cups of heavy cream because I doubled it. Usually it's only 1 cup. 2 cups of heavy cream. And then if you decide to use chopped, like a handful of chopped kale, it would be 2 for this. You would just roughly chop it and then dump it at the last minute, and it still keeps on, like, you don't want it cooked down. It keeps if you've ever had the soup, a pretty rough texture. So we're not big on it, and I just never know when I'm going to make the soup, so I just don't have kale lying around. So I will fast forward this and show you how it turns out. So we're just going to cook these potatoes down in here, and then we will add I'll show you when it's done. So this is, I went ahead and the potatoes are fork tender, and you can see I make mine a little bit thicker and I have more potatoes, just, it's cold tonight. So this is the Olive Garden zuppa Toscana, and I'm just making some, ooh, it's fogging up, some grilled cheese for the kids, and just doesn't have the kale in it. And this is what we're gonna eat tonight. Hopefully there's some leftovers. Probably won't be much, but it's like I said, an easy recipe, takes no time, and it's just really good on a cold night. So this is dinner tonight. And we didn't get to our muffins just because I ran out of like fresh berries. The raspberries weren't good, so we're gonna skip that tonight and we'll bake something else. And you can see the girls' cookies turned out good. We ended up making a homemade frosting because we didn't have any. What'd you use? Powdered sugar, cream cheese, vanilla, and butter? Butter. So they turned out excellent. So as always, thanks for sticking around with us, and we'll see you tomorrow with a brand new video. Bye guys.